Welcome, Scorpio, to your weekly love reading for July 2nd to the 8th of 2018. So, as I'm shuffling the cards, the devil flew across the floor. So, maybe some of you are frustrated with this particular energy. It's just energy of fear, addiction, whether it's sexual, whether it's a particular person, a fear of what people might think about you, waiting, being frustrated, and being very volatile in your emotions. There could be many different things that is unhealthy for you, so this might be very important. So you could be bound or feeling bound or trapped to a particular person, or just the scenario that you want to break away from. So let's see. Dust. I said the dust will settle. A piece of cloth is flying around. Let's see. Message for Scorpio for July 2nd to the 8th of 2018. So 10 card Celtic cross spread for you. Let's see. 10 card Celtic cross spread for Scorpio for July 2nd to the 8th of 2018. Waiting for the dust to settle. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Theme in overall energy, you do have the moon coming through, so that's confusion. That's your own desire to understand things, holding things back. It could be a secret. Your intuition could be very powerful, where you feel like someone is deceiving you. That might be the case, but you're trying to dig, you're trying to search, you're trying to understand what's going on. You're asking questions or questions to yourself, and that could be there. We'll see why that might be there. It could be dealing with a Pisces for some, and the anxiety over having to wait, or how your future might be. What is going to happen right now if you're single? How am I going to cope without my previous romantic partner? What am I going to do right now about my plans to move forward? Does my partner feel like we can be on the same page? You know, these questions could come through your mind, and you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus that might be very busy financially. You could be as well, and having to wait or having to be patient could be causing you a lot of angst. So waiting, yep, waiting is, at the heart of the matter. So being disappointed. I did your monthly for July 2018 that is up, and this is the same card that came out again for July. So to start it out, you might be waiting for somebody, feeling disappointed in things financially. I feel like that's where your energy might be really focused at this time. Recent past, another financial card. So maybe you were working with somebody that you're attracted to, something that you're doing on your own, or you could have been working with an ex-partner, someone romantically, where you just try to be cool. You may be around them in some way, some capacity, but working on yourself, a project, whatever it might be. But teamwork is in the making. Something, maybe an idea or plan that you might be implementing. You're asking other people to help you out. Could be your love interest. Now, the head of everything, what's on your mind, being stuck in the past and being able to move forward, kind of in the middle. That's why the devil is showing up, because of that fear. A lot of you are not sure of what to do, what to say. You don't want to be ignored. You don't want to ignore, have someone ignore somebody, these kind of things, because you're not sure of how to broach a topic or what to say about it. So I feel like that's just not addressing something, so you just stay put. That's almost like a decision to stay somewhere where sometimes you're having to, because your romantic love interest might affect you in some way, and that's why the devil is showing up, because you're angry about that and frustrated because you don't have that clarity. So the person that's coming towards you is the star. It could be an Aquarius, but the energy of being optimistic about you, getting to connect with you in some way. Maybe you don't see this, maybe you just don't feel this. Your intuition might tell you that yes, something is there, you are to expect something, but having to wait for it is annoying, because you're still maybe getting over some heartbreak. You're still focusing on big changes, and they are optimistic about you, whoever it might be. If it's not a person, it's the energy that you are happy about, but it's something that you are anticipating, freeing yourself up from something that's been very, very heavy for you. So now let's see your response. Is the Empress. So you may be very sexually attracted to somebody. You might be even pregnant. You could be very fertile this week. So sometimes when this is coming up, you might engage in different things. You might be going to different parties, having activities, and, well, creating some kind of fun for yourself or your romantic love interest. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus as well for some. Now your partner's response is the Knight of Swords. So they may be Some of you might be dealing with somebody who is not liking the fact that you are speaking to somebody else, that you have moved on. That could be some of the issue there. So they might come in and give you a lot of harsh words, or if they're not communicating this directly to you, they might be communicating it to others to kind of express themselves, you know, the resentment that they might have, or whatever it might be. They want you to hurry up and move forward, move on, whatever it might be, or to hear them out and how they might feel about the disconnect between you two. So it could be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. All right. Obstacle, the Ace of Wands, something new, something strong, maybe renewed passion in a relationship that might not click. Maybe you're thinking about going back to the past, or maybe you're thinking about somebody new. Somebody new seems to be there for some of you out there, and it could be a few different people. You got 1, 2, 3 people showing up so far. It could be a marriage, it could be, you know, anyone, someone that you may have fallen in love with secretly. That could be something that's going on. But the Ace of Wands is here, and it tells you to maybe whether it's an idea in general, something that you may need to venture into, and to pull yourself away from the emotional distractions, so that you can maybe, you know, go ahead with that impulse, something that makes you happy, something that brings more life into your current life situation. So keep that in mind. It could be a fire sign, just depends. So something is new there as you move on from something old, and the Nine of Pentacles is the outcome. So definitely focusing on yourself, whether you're forced to, whether you're doing it purposely. It just depends. Some of you are focusing on a move for sure. Let's clarify the Eight of Cups in reverse for Scorpio. Being patient, trying to wait for the right time to do something. That does clarify, you know, the Seven of Pentacles being there, trying to, you know, hold on, hold your horses, so to speak. Let's see. Clarify the Knight of Swords for Scorpio. That person might want to get in some altercations with you. They may have a lot to say to you, but you may be trying to just avoid getting into those things. You hear what they have to say, but you're not responding in a way that you might usually respond, or you could respond in a harsh way, but it's like, I don't really have time for that right now. You can go ahead and say what you have to say. Maybe it's something repeatedly, or text repeatedly, something like that going on that you don't like, and you might be avoiding it. So and let's clarify the Ace of Wands for Scorpio. Yep, it seems like there is a move for some of you. Thinking about it, you're working towards it, or you're literally very financially stable, but to bring you together with this newer person, or some kind of new energy. Something is there. Maybe that's the idea, to move. Sometimes you might have to move out from the person that you've been around for the respect of your new love interest. Maybe they feel like you're, even if you say this is just coming to me, even if you say that you are you're not intimate with that particular person, but you're just together like roommates or something like that, and your love interest is like, no, you know, that's not right, it's not respectful. So maybe you need to move, get your own place, get a room or something like that, before you two can like be single and then separate and then come back together to live together. That's something that might be important for a lot of you. So messages for Scorpio for July 2nd to the 8th of 2018. We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments, for sure. A lot of you are just waiting for that energy to kind of let up. Alright, that's been a theme for a lot of you, the story. Let's see messages for Scorpio for July 2nd to the 8th of 2018. And unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. That's also been a theme for many of you. You know which situation or person you need to walk away from. Maybe it's going to really take some time for the other person to realize that you're not trying to hurt them, that you are just the way you feel at this time, and doesn't mean they were not good for your life at some point in time, vice versa, but that's just the reality right now, and it does seem to be somebody new. Alright, so that's going to be a reading. I do hope that the messages did help you out. Lots of love, lots of light to you, tons of healing vibes. I wish you the best, and you can always go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for your energy. Alright, have a good one.